This podcast has been sponsored to you by Instant Gaming. For get some cheap and reliable gaming keys with link and discount code in the description below. And speaking of, now we bring to you your feature podcast.
Hello,
Thanks for the intro,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Vehicular Gossip. This is episode 4 with your hosts Tashin, Kim, and Alfie. And I'm joined by 3 new guest appearances. We have Daniel,
Wake up, samurai.
Jesse,
We got a city to burn.
Hello, my name is Jesse and welcome to the 2023 Vehicular Gossip podcast for today.
Yugen.
Come
You can find
along
out.
to get
This
here,
will
haven't
probably be
we?
chaotic for you guys, but whatever. We're just here to have fun. And we will be beginning
Exactly.
the news with... I'm not talking about the Lamborghini.
I'm talking about it. I'm talking it. Yeah, Lamborghini Lanzador EV concept. It looks disgusting. Get that shit out of here. Like seriously though. Why is it an EV? EV. I hate EV. I hate EVs.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, you and I both. I know, but it kind of makes sense for a Lamborghini to actually do EVs right now, especially if they're gonna maintain the dough supply, just for their Revuelto and their upcoming Oricon replacement. So, and we'll see how it is. I kind of wish it was the SDK though, because e-tron GT and Taycan platform and make an SDK out of that. I would prefer if that was their EV, but
Oh,
unfortunately, SUVs sell.
As for me, this is just an Asterion crossover, that's it. Alfie?
Mixed with a Urus.
Mm-hmm.
It exists. And not much comment. It's there. I don't have much of an opinion on it.
I think I would be much more happy if it were just a EV Urus than an egg.
I agree.
Yeah.
The $300,000 2025 Mustang GTD. This is a GT3 race car.
What?
Oh, jeez, he got sucked into a black hole.
Tashin died.
But yeah, this will be going against Europe's best supercars apparently. This is essentially a GT3 race car put on the road.
And it pretty much is a what-if scenario. What if Polyphony made Gran Turismo Group 3 homologation specials in real life?
Yes, sir. And
Yep.
Yes.
under the hood, it features a 5.2-liter supercharged V8, rumored to produce over 800 horsepowers.
Well above what most GT3 cars would produce when BOP is applied to it, which is about maybe 400 to 500 horsepower. So it's pretty damn crazy. You're pretty much getting a much more powerful, unrestricted road-legal GT3 car.
I really like it, to be fair. I'd buy it over the 911 GT3, going to be honest. Mainly because I'm not a fan of the 911, but also because it's really nice.
I want it, even though I know I'll never have
Jesse?
it. Because,
Oh, wait.
my gosh, that thing is hella cool.
I like it when we have GT3 style homologation special cars like this. And when the 2024 Mustang race cars didn't cross multiple areas of motorsport were revealed, I thought the Mustang GT3 was perhaps the best looking one of the lot. And surprised to say, the fact that we get pretty much a road legal souped up version of that GT3 car makes me very wet indeed. Not sexual, by the way.
Okay, so you basically know those like Hot Wheels cars that are like modified out of like a real life car. Yeah, it looks like one of those. Yeah, it looks like one of those. Okay, but here's the thing. I like it. Okay. I literally hate all Mustangs, but this is the first Mustang that I actually like. Wow.
Surprise!
Is that because it hasn't tried to run you over on the road?
Yes. And like Shmee 150 didn't buy it, so.
Oh, not yet. Not yet.
Hey guys, I'm Shmee, it's 150, and today I have my new Ford Mustang GTD, which I popped £300,000 for this car. It's absolutely
of course.
incredible.
I guess it looks a little bit too aggressive, but I guess by time it'll just look better than any of the BMWs, that's for sure.
Alright.
This car in particular, the Mustang GT, it's raised a question of mine. What car would you want to see that has a GT3 variant in motorsport made into a road legal homologated special? I'd say also, in particular, I probably would say the 296 GT3. I think it looks quite nice. And the fact that you can pretty much just take off the back end of the car and just put a new one on with no hassle. It's very good to do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, and also a road legal Bentley Continental GT3 or a GTR Nismo GT3 road legal homologation special would be very nice indeed.
I would love the Oricon GT3 Evo like being road
Oh
legal.
yes.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like that thing is just freaking awesome. Possibly one of my favorite GT3 cars right now.
You know what? C8Z06. Sorry, whatever. What was it?
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the ZS6R.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Z06R.
Anyways, on to our next news story, and Automobili Pininfarina will be starting production and delivering a B95 Speedster. It's pretty much a coach-built Batista priced for $4.8 million. It'll be starting delivery in 2025, the year that will mark the 95th anniversary of Pininfarina SPA.
It is a beauty, I would say. It is such a gorgeous car. I mean, come on, look at the thing and just tell yourself, it is gorgeous. Even for an electric car, this thing slaps.
I love speedsters very much so. So if you gave me one of these for a couple $1 million, I would have a lot of fun with that thing. And it looks wild. It looks cool. Very creative looking. Pininfarina, you got the sign of approval from me.
It looks really nice, to be fair. It's like, it reminds me of the SP2 Ferrari.
Yeah,
No
it does
windscreen,
look-
no, the
It
two
does have those
seats.
vibes.
Yeah, I really like it.
As a self-professed, I guess you could call it EV hater, I did like the Pininfarina Batista styling, and I think this also looks even better. Like possibly the front end, and like what Alfie said, it does give similar vibes.
It's okay. It's okay. It's basically in the okay area for me. I mean, like the front looks good, I'll admit. The rear looks kind of wonky, but like I don't like the seats. I don't like that, you know, like black and white seats. Like that just looks weird. Like if it was like all brown leather, then I would have loved it. But it's just weird with those black and white seat covers, or what are you gonna call them?
At first, I thought it would look nice, but knowing that it's just a chopped off Batista, I don't know. It just kind of looks a bit simple.
All right, then next part of the news. This will interest me. The Roof R Spider.
And I know you are very, very happy about these.
Yeah, I really love them.
I'll talk about the Roof R Spider. Like, if you give me like a open top Speedster 911, it's already a win on my books. And I'd say with Roof's new R Spider, it's another win in my book, especially with the windscreen being very visible and more open top. So give me one of those, I'll be very happy.
I want to echo what Jesse said, and yes, I actually really like this. Yeah. Oh yes, it is 6-speed manual. Yes. Yeah, like 4-liter naturally aspirated flat six. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you want to get me weak in the knees, you give me a Porsche 911 fully naturally aspirated manual transmission rear drive. Like, that's gonna get me freaking weak in the knees. And I'm glad Roof is following suit on that. So yeah.
I mean, it looks like, it reminds me of the 356 Speedster. I don't
I'm
mind it.
guessing Kim's gonna rant about Beetles for the next 5 hours. So
Beetle is a bloody beetle with its roof chopped up, and it's got twin turbos on it. It looks disgusting.
Shut up. Clarkson, shut up.
No, it's a beetle with a Type 1 beetle with a turbo on it. Urgh. Okay, but like seriously, all jokes aside, I hate it. All jokes aside, I hate it.
surprise. That's not gonna totally ruin my mental state. But oh well, Yugen.
I'm gonna ruin your mental state tomorrow. Urgh.
Yugen, go ahead with the two.
Well, I guess in comparison to the B95 Speedster, despite it looking like a previous generation 911, I do think I rather prefer the Roof R Spider, just because of how it looks compared to the B95.
The Aston Martin DB12 Volante is here. Yeah, we've talked about the DB12 itself in a few episodes earlier, but this time it's a Volante with the roof chopped up. Classic Aston Martin. What do you guys think?
It needs a V12. Enough said.
That looks disgusting.
Also, if I may say like a little hot take on the DB12, I still like the DB11 more styling wise, even though the interior is better. I still like.
I think we all do. I think we all do.
Everyone agrees that the DB11 looked better.
That's the DB12 interior. That'll just make it perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. I agree.
I'd go one beyond and I'd just go straight up with the DBS Superleggera. That's what I'd do.
Oh, same here.
Yeah,
Who wouldn't?
fair enough.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I don't like it. Ah, you're all wrong. I don't like it.
I feel like when it comes to the DB series, it only peaked between the DB7 and the DB11. The DB12 is more or less just like an extension of the DB11, but I still
Yeah.
do think that the V12 Zagato is the better looking Aston for the 21st century.
Take a break from
God.
all of these supercars we've been talking about. Let's talk about the Mitsubishi X-Force. This is Mitsubishi's new crossover, and it's currently released in, I believe, the Indonesian market.
Yeah, it's currently Indonesia.
But honestly,
Okay.
honestly,
rest- oh,
this has
sorry.
been the best modern Mitsubishi design language right now. Like, all the other designs have been or Reynolds, as we've talked about with the Cult last episode. But this, I like it. It's got some character to it.
It's better than most of the things Mitsubishi has been putting out these last few years, to be fair. It actually looks really nice.
Definitely one of their better executions of their designs. You know, I still have a massive hatred for Mitsubishi because of all of them, like, just putting their eggs into, like, the SUV basket, knowing that, and just completely ignoring the enthusiasts and all that. But that's another story for another time. And back to the car. Yeah, I like it. Like, the interior actually looks really nice. Like, I'm just hoping it sells well, and yeah, it's should be fun.
I mean, it looks fine from the front. It looks better than other Mitsubishis, at least. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, it looks something that'll sell well, and it's basically just one of those crossovers.
Well, I guess for a crossover, it sure looks a bit more interesting, despite being based on a Nissan in some parts, especially the rear. I guess for now, as they say, as it's currently being on sale, that they don't have any bits of automated braking or ADAS. Only one prototype that was shown at the Indonesian Auto Show. Considering that this is a competitor with the HRV, is gonna be a bit interesting.
Since we've been at this for a long time, I'll be doing a lightning round, so we're gonna go through everything quickly. Okay, there's a one-off Bugatti Chiron Supersport Golden Era concept, which is the brand's entire history shown into one car, and yeah, that's about it. It's not really much.
And it's Andrew
What color
Tate's
is your
new Bugatti.
Bugatti?
Color was it
It's
again?
Andrew Tate's new Bugatti, pretty
Yeah,
much.
so, all right, next lightning round is gonna be the Brab.
It's Tate
Next
tag.
is gonna be the Brabus, what do you call it, Range Rover. For the first time, Brabus do something different, apart from the Porsches they did. Monterey Car Week released, 4x4, 590
You're boring
That's
Yugen,
what-
Tashin.
that
Tashin,
car.
you're boring Yugen.
horsepower, and we're gonna move on to the next news. Is the 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe. It has debuts with 2 powertrains and 277 horsepower at top.
Shut up. I'm gonna talk about it. Shut up.
You have no power here. Silence.
I don't care. Anyways, it's boring. It's bloody boring. It looks like a Ford Flex. Okay, it looks like a Ford Flex that's been lifted. Okay.
Hot take, I'd rather have this over a Range Rover, to be honest.
Ooh, that's a.
Yeah, they both look garbage, to be honest.
Next lightning round is the Nissan Skyline Nismo for Japan only.
Why is it still alive?
Kill it with fire.
It's a question that everyone raises.
100,000 will be made, and
Yes.
it's got 414 horsepower. They've not confirmed if it's all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, but still, it's a pretty decent Nismo version of the Skyline. Next part of the lightning round is the Mercedes V-Class being refreshed for 2024. This includes the V-Class Marco Polo, the V-Class itself, the Vito, the e-Vito, and the EQV. And so yeah, that's...
Why did they have to go so hard for the promo images?
I know. I mean, okay, but seriously,
That's
imagine
Mercedes.
that, but with AMG GTs. Okay, that's a
They're
cool
dripping
picture.
too hard.
Right then, and speaking of the
Yes.
AMG GT, they are back
What
with
else?
the Mercedes AMG GT is back with a 4-seater GT, and yeah, it's V8 powered, 577 horsepower, 590 pound-feet of torque, and the top range is a GT63 as usual.
I
But
hate
the big
the
question
rear
is, it's
so-
all-wheel drive.
I really
Wait,
don't
the
like
lead.
the rear of it. It
Yeah,
just
I
looks
agree.
so- it just looks so.
I'm not sure if I like it overall either, honestly. It's probably going to take some time to grow on me, but
The front I like more than the rear, personally. But what I'm waiting for is the GT3 version of that with the 6.2-litre naturally aspirated V8.
And I guess that concludes the lightning round for now. We're going to be ending it off with 2 more news. It's Zenvo Aora. Aurora, or whatever you pronounce it. $2.8 million.
Aurora, you got it right.
Zenvo Aurora with its Tur and its Agile trim levels. So the Agile is going to be the track-focused one. The Tur is going to be the road-going one, more of a grand touring one. And 50 examples will be made each.
And I've heard someone has a hot take about this car.
I would
It
say
looks like
a
an
hot
ass
take
for
of-
cow.
Takes, here we go.
I really don't care for hypercars anymore. Like,
Daniel.
I do.
yes,
Daniel.
Kim.
I'll obviously give you $200 if this actually comes with 1,500 horsepower, like they say it does. It's just gonna catch on fire. It's just gonna catch on fire again and then
Oh
burn to
yeah, I
the
wonder if
ground.
it's going to catch on fire.
Yeah, the whole horsepower wars thing, like, I'm just tired of it, man. I'm like, why do I gotta care for all these, like, 4-figure horsepower cars that I'll probably never afford, even if it's gonna take me, like, a decade or two to afford them. Like seriously, they're only just gonna be meant for, like, all these rich idiots from, I don't know, like, the Middle East. It's just, or wherever, to store in their garages, take it out once a year to car show or something, but almost never does anything with them, and they're just like, frick. I mean,
Yes, it's alright.
I agree.
I like it. I
Yugen?
like it. It's alright.
I honestly don't know how to
Alright.
feel anymore.
And I guess let's conclude it with the last bit of news, the most exciting news, in fact. Toyota Land Cruiser 2024, and it's going to be the Bronco fighting one. That looks pretty good. I kind of like the 300 series more, but still, this is a good one for the USA.
Yeah, it looks
love
better
it.
than the Santa Fe.
Honestly, I love it. I'm really hoping that's also gonna go worldwide. Like, I would gladly freaking put down a deposit for a Land Cruiser. Like, if
Yeah,
it
looks nice.
goes, I
Looks
want
tough.
It. Looks nice.
Looks tough, looks good. Good styling from Toyota on that Land Cruiser. I reckon that would absolutely be a smash hit.
It looks very nice. I actually prefer it over the new Defender.
Okay, I like it.
2 cars!
I like it.
2 cars, guys! We did it! 2 cars!
Yeah.
Shocking. Oh my God.
Okay, it's basically not bad. The only thing I'm complaining about is the front end and the price tag. That's about it, though. It looks good. It looks good. It's got a nice posture. I like it. I like it.
Alright.
I kind of wish it had a bit more rounder cues, like what they did with the FJ Cruiser back then. The FJ Cruiser is like a blend between the boxiness and the curves around it. Still prefer it to a Defender, which is seen more as a fashion accessory than anything else these days.
Well, I guess one more car that we could talk about. From the Little Car Company, have you ever wanted a miniature scale electric Bentley blower? Well, good news, because the Little Car Company has completed an 85% scale electric Bentley blower, and the good news, it's completely road legal.
I really
Interesting.
like classic cars.
But EV.
Yes, but it's a classic car recreation, and I am a fan of these.
I mean, it's still really cool though.
And Yugen?
I really like it.
Well, I guess like you can just treat it as a toy. I guess it's pretty much.
A big oversized toy.
Yep. You know, when you go to like these toy stores and you have like this small electric powered cars for kids to just ride around, but I guess this is the grown up version of it. Personally, it's not up to like my taste, these types of cars, but I can appreciate that it's being done.
And that concludes VG episode 4. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Thank you, you guys, for coming around, Daniel, Jesse, and Yugen.
Yeah, it's been my pleasure.
Always happy to be back. Happy to be here.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you very
Normally
much.
Aspirated team, we say goodbye.
Goodbye.